What's up, guys? It's Ramon with NyneBlockGaming&Collectibles coming at you with another review. This time of Gamma 1. I'm going to go over something that I experienced. I recently received my first premium Bandai figure that was broken when I received it. And unfortunately, even in the shipper, this one had some denting on the outside, as you can see right here. And one thing I noticed is this plastic that they're using for the outside of the case, there's actually a dent here as well. Seems a lot more flimsy than I remember the older figures being. So slightly disappointed in that damage. I am not a inbox collector, so I'm not going to contact them about this one unless once I open this guy up there's actually something wrong with him. But here we have on the outside of the package, you got Gamma 1 in the pose. You have nothing on top. You got Dragon Ball superhero movie down here with the, I think that's the premium Bandai exclusive logo. Multiple poses on the side. It shows him with Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 and the Gohan accessories he comes with. And you have Gamma 1 on the side. It says S.H.Figuarts Gamma 1. So let's crack this guy open, see what we got on the inside. Again, you have your explanations on how to change out your heads. On the other side, you'll have other explanations as well. That's showing how to place the gun. So I'm not going to go over all those on the image of the package, but I will go over it as I review him. So here is what we get. You got your extra Gohan heads, his blaster, crossed arms, 5 heads in total, and 3 pairs of hands outside of the fisted for each side. So here is Gamma outside of the package. You have your plastic to prevent paint rub. Let's pull that out. And there is a little plastic piece on the other side to keep him in place with his blaster or gun. Let's see if this actually pulls out. It does. As you can see, it's meant to be posed in there and not the one put into his hand because it has a peg that holds it into place. So let's quickly go over articulation. Let me zoom out a bit so we have a full shot of the figure as I go over this. So his head can look up incredibly far, down incredibly far, slight side to side, not anything extraordinary. Feels like I could go the one direction a little further, but I'm not going to force it. His cape has articulation, goes up and down, rotates slightly. It's soft plastic up here that enables that, and it will unpeg out the back as well. Let's keep that up. Okay, honey. Alright, so his arms go up slightly below 90, maybe not. Maybe it gets a little higher. Let's move this peg out of the way. So it does go slightly above. You need to work the sleeved peg here, and then it will rotate freely around, enabling that movement up further, but just from this peg itself. You can see you got a butterfly joint in there that gets a ton of range. Do you see that? Right there. You got bicep swivel. Double jointed elbow that gets, again, a ton of range. This is a different peg, double ball peg for a ton of movement out of the hand. It comes out over the sleeve. So it's on a ball in there as well. So let's move opposite. You see that? The peg is enabling the hand to move down like this and up like this. But I still got left to right movement. So it moves 360 degrees with that new wrist peg they have. Now let's go cape out of the way. He goes... One of the things I saw with these guys is they get absolute phenomenal ab crunch, but for whatever reason mine seems tight. It gets a ton of backwards, as you can see, but This is like the softest plastic I've seen them use. This is really nice for some poses. So he can kick up extremely high. Back really high for a Figuart. So they made some changes there. You actually get a thigh swivel. Double jointed knee. It's a double joint ball peg for the ankles. Drop down so it pushes in and out to cover that joint up. Ankle rotate 360. I mean, look how much turn that gets out of it. That's an awesome peg for that. And then you can hide it. And you get a toe joint. So, I mean, and look how far it popped his ankle off. Let's not break that trying to get that back on. As you can see, the peg hole is kind of small. That's it, it's pegged back in. But he can do some incredibly high kicks. Very cool poses. And has a lot of articulation in it. And again, very soft plastic enables that movement. Let's get his arm back down. Now let's quickly go over our accessories. I'll try to have him standing while we do. There we go. So, for our heads, very easily swapped. It's on that new peg. I'll show that off quick. Look, it slides right on there. You just have to line up the back of it, and then it slides right on. They stay on very well. They won't just shake off or anything. But we have the face it comes with. Slight frowning face. These are a pain to get out. We have the yelling face. One eye was slightly closed further than the other on that. We have the yelling face, and I'll go over so you can see the difference. See how one's open and one's closed? It's a difference between those two. And for the last face, we have a teeth gritting face. Now you have some crossed arms. The arms just unplugged from the bicep swivel. You have his gun, which has some very nice detail to it. Over here it has the number 1. I don't know if I saw that on the other side. No, it's there as well. I'll show the gun holding hand quick. I mean, it's a tutorial on the box of how to put this on, but it is fairly simple. I don't even need to look at it to figure it out. Hey, look, there we go. Gun holding hand. You just slide it in. The fingers are flexible. You pull it over. Put the gun in. Alright guys, sorry. Interrupted by the daughter. She had to go potty. But, so you get that gun holding hand for both hands. I don't remember in the movie which one he actually used, but you have the option to put it in both. Then you have these two. And I dropped one. Like gripping hands that you can see here. And then it looks like the last pair is like a flight pose. So fingers together, flight posed. Hands. And then last but not least, we have our additional Build-A-Figure Gohan head sculpt with 3 total face plates to interchange. There is the final one. So you got a frown, teeth gritting, yelling. I'll quickly throw that on a Gohan body so you can check it out. There he is. So that is the Gohan head sculpt on the body. I actually really like the light yellow, the details and the hair. You can see all those line details. It looks great. That's it for the video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more content from me, please subscribe to the channel. It helps me out as a content creator. And please stay tuned. At the end of the video, you're going to see some dynamic pose pictures with the interchangeable parts on Gamma being used in photos. But that's it, guys. See you later.